Welcome back, our dear viewers. Sharm el-Sheikh is hosting the high-level forum on connecting the energy sector in Africa, which will be held from the 23rd till the 25th of April 2024. The forum is organized by the Ministry of Electricity and Renewable Energy under the auspices of the Council of Ministers and in collaboration with the African Power Utilities Association and the African Development Bank. The forum activities include in-depth discussions on the future of the energy in Africa. The forum's agenda includes holding a governance and leadership forum for energy utilities, a single African electricity market forum, and a ministerial forum. To shed more light, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Engineer Mohamed Selim, member of the Arab Council for Renewable Energy. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. How are you? I am delighted to join you today, really.
Thank you very much, Doctor. It's our pleasure. Dr. Selim, what is the importance of the organizing of such forum in Egypt?
Yes, it has a great content, but let me really to said some issue regarding to the APUA, this community or organization. The Association of Power Utilities of Africa has a good reputation and have a lot of partnership and affiliated and active members. Egypt is one of that, especially the EEHC, the Egyptian Electricity Holding Company, and really this forum includes a lot of power utilities CEOs from Africa, regional power pool CEOs, and domestic and international partners to prioritize and agree on the mechanisms and actions to address critical issues of power security. As we know all that the or the energy itself is a crucial one. So such organizing a forum in Egypt that focuses on Africa holds significant importance in several reasons. One of them is geopolitical significance. Egypt occupies a strategic position at the crossroads of Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. By hosting a forum focused on Africa, Egypt reinforces its role as a gateway to the continent and strengthening its ties with other African nations. One more regarding to the regional leadership. Egypt plays a leadership role in shaping regional policies and initiatives. This is due to the experience and the expertise that Egypt has. And then hosting such a forum allows Egypt to showcase its commitment to and giving a hand to African development and diplomacy, positioning itself as a key player. One more also regarding to the mutual trade and investment opportunities. We noticed that several industrial companies joined this forum. The last one regarding to what has been discussed in this forum, the knowledge sharing and capacity building. Forums in Egypt can serve as a platform for knowledge sharing, capacity building, and technology transfer among African countries. Really, overall, organizing such a forum in Egypt, focusing on Africa, it's the time now to open with our neighbors and our continent that we belong to, and to play a crucial role in building in energy sector.
Indeed. Our dear guest, how can this forum be influential in the African relation, Dr. Selim?
Really, it is the influential in Africa relations can be in several ways. First one, promoting regional cooperation. As we are in the north of Africa, and there are other 4 regional areas in electric sector of Africa, especially in sub-Sahara. So the forum serves as a platform for fostering dialogue and cooperation among African countries
Yes.
on energy issues such as cross-border power trading, and this is most important to work on that also. Regulatory harmonization, the forum encourage regional collaboration and integration.
Yes. Dr. Selim, interconnection is a dream that we hope will come true in the African continent. What is the impact on the economy of the Black continent in general?
Yes, it has a significant impact on economy, especially in the energy interconnection and the cross-border trading. Several issues regarding to increased access to electricity. We have more than 6 million people in Africa has no access to electricity. So this is a potential market that we can work on. So in regions where it is currently limited or unreliable power supply to these people. This improved access to electricity can stimulate economic growth by powering industries, business, and households, thus increasing productivity and creating employment opportunities.
Indeed.
One more regarding to enhance energy security. This is a main topic that has been discussed in this forum. By diversifying energy sources and reducing dependence on single energy supplier or technology. This resilience to supply disruptions can stabilize energy prices and provide a reliable energy supply for industries, transportation, and another economic activity. Let me focus on one more issue regarding to the cost saving. Energy connection enables countries to benefit from economies of scale in electricity generation and transmission by sharing infrastructure and resources such as power plants and transmission lines. Countries can reduce the cost of electricity generation and distribution, making it affordable for consumers and business.
Indeed. Sir, Egypt enjoys a leading position actually in the field of energy. So how can it present its experience and its expertise to other African states as well?
Yes. Let me mention one point regarding to the climate change. I'd like to address that Africa bears almost negligible responsibility for the world's rapid climate change. About 3 to 4% of global emissions. This is the share of Africa. Could you imagine that it is only the share 0.8 tons of carbon footprint per person per year in Africa compared to 16.2 in the US. So there is no a big issue regarding to the global emissions in Africa. However, the country's commitment to national determined emissions is working on that. So regarding to our questions, we have a great experience and also expertise to hosting conference and workshops to exchange or share knowledge and practices. Learn lessons, okay, and also in renewable energy and energy efficiency and infrastructure development. Also, we can provide the technical assistance and capacity building programs to other African countries. Partnerships and collaboration projects. This is also can be played by Egypt and their experience with the African countries.
Indeed. Dr. Selim, what are some of Egypt's contributions to the development in the African continent?
Yes, really there is one example, and there are several examples, but I would like to mention the one example, the most one example regarding to the Tanzanian high dam, which has been constructed by engineering of Egyptian companies. So we can continue in this approach by infrastructure development such as Cairo-Cape Town highway, and looking forward really the installation or the erection of the electric transmission line to backbone the electricity trade across the continent from Cairo to Cape Town.
Yes.
Also, training and capacity building, we can work on that, and really EEHC training center, the excellence training centers are working on that, and
Yes.
trained several number of Africans. Egypt in general works in peace and security of Africa, and work resource management, water resource management gives its strategic location on the Nile River. Egypt has been involved in water resource management initiatives in Africa, including the Nile Basin.
Finally, Dr. Selim, can the African continent play a major role in the future of the global economy if it adopts a strong connectivity plan?
Yes, it is really the time now. We should work on that. For sure, the African continent has the potential to play a major role in the future of the global economy.
Yes.
If it adopts a strong connectivity plan. This is the future of Africa. One of them, unlocking economic potential, improved connectivity, including transport, telecommunication. I know that we have also telecommunication companies there. And energy interconnection that we focus on can unlock Africa's vast economic potential. It facilitates the movement of goods, service, and people, enhance market access, and fosters trade and investment, which are essential for economic growth and development. One more regarding to the positioning Africa as a global player by investing in connectivity infrastructure and fostering regional international, Africa can position itself as a major player in the global. In conclusion, a strong connectivity plan is essential for unlocking Africa's economic potential, and this is the time of that. Promoting regional integration, enhancing competitiveness, fostering development, and positioning Africa as a key player in the future. And let me end it by Africans must come up with African solutions for the energy crisis in Africa. Outcomes and follow up to make the difference.
Indeed, Dr. Engineer Mohamed Selim, member of the Arab Council for Renewable Energy. Thank you so much, sir, for your very precious input. It was a pleasure to have you with us, and have a lovely day. Our dear viewers, now we'll go to a short break, and after that we'll be back to continue our segments in the breakfast show, so stay tuned.